Hello, Kaiko here, and welcome to the chaos. Let's go.
What is the plan for today? Well, firstly, not that. That's a plan for me to do after stream, because I haven't done that yet, clearly. Well, we might as well start at the bottom. Okay, ignoring that one. Done, 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 done. Well, no, we just ignore that one. Done, done. Not done. 8 days left. Not done. 8 days left. Doing. Ended. Done. If you hadn't done this, you might still be able to do it. You got like 2 more days. And then there's this thing. So I'm thinking we can start by doing whatever this is, because it seems to be quite a short event. I realized I never actually finished. So in the last stream, I think we did this combat event, and I never actually did it off stream. I said I would finish it off stream. I didn't. But that's okay. I think I got as many prizes as I could have gotten. So yeah, maybe I could have got a few more. But I think I might have missed a couple of Primer Gems, which is a bit sad, but it's okay. So yeah, we're going to start by doing this, and then we're going to go straight back into the Archon quest, which is where the Djinn comes from, because we were at the point where it said, go and talk to Liloupar. So that's what we're doing. And we have 2 streams left to do it, and we want to do that. So yeah, and if we manage to finish all that, low-end quest. However, I'm not so sure we're going to manage that in time. But that's okay! So yeah, let's go do this first. So this says, go to the Easy Breeze Holiday Resort. You return to the Easy Breeze Holiday Resort where you run into an old friend together with some rather special ushers. Ooh, okay. Hopefully this is quick. Because we got a lot of Archon questing to do. Also, V, I didn't say, like, thank you for the resubscribing, because I saw it and you said 6-7, so I said 6-7, and then I forgot to actually thank you for that part. My bad. I got distracted by the weather. But yes, we do appreciate it. Anyway, let's go and check this out. Ooh. I haven't been here in so long, I don't remember if this was always here. Maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. We never finished all the quests. You know, I used to have a quest log that told me every single world quest, and I used to mark them all out. Bennett! But I no longer remember what quests we have and haven't done, and this is a problem, because now we've gone back to Mondstadt, there are new Mondstadt quests. So, like, when you looked at it on the website, it used to be... Maybe I need to go and do it by update. And go back to, like, Sumeru. Because I've definitely listed all of the Sumeru quests, all the Fontaine quests, but around Natland, when they started doing all of these, like, time limit quests, that's when I got all, like, messed around and confused. And, yeah. I'll have to see. Anyway, what's this frisky little Asha doing here? And her? Bennett? Oh, hey, it's Kaiko and Paimon. Hello. And it's a bouncy Asha. Back at the resort for a vacation, Bennett? Kaiko might recall that I wrote you 2 a letter to let you know that. A few months ago, I finally saved up enough money from all my well-paying commissions. And I finally managed to invite my dads and friends to the Easy Breeze Holiday Resort for a proper getaway. My dad's are really pleased to see that my streak of bad luck has almost fully ended at Natland. Oh, you definitely have to share good news like this. You have to share good news like this with everyone, Bennett. That's fantastic news. It feels so good to hear it no matter how many times you say it. If only we met you 2 last week, we could have all had a meal together or something. So that meal's got to wait till you 2 come over to Mondstadt again. When you come, we'll find somewhere super safe and have a safe adventuring cave dinner together. Hold up, Bennett. Are you saying your dads and friends are gone and you're here at the resort by yourself now? Yeah, my dads were actually having a really good time here when they received news that Miss Diona at Cat's Tail Tavern would be away on a business trip for quite some time. Oh, interesting. So rather than extend their vacation, they decided to return to Mondstadt as originally planned. That way they'll be able to get in a few more of Miss Diona's special drinks before she goes on her trip. But don't you worry, I'm not stranded here because of a delay or a lost boat ticket or anything. I'm staying to help out a few friends. We were fishing by the sea when we ran into a few Ashas known as colorists. That appeared to be in some kind of tricky situation. Based on my experience from before, I guess they were looking for some extraordinary treasure. Since these Ashas are known as colorists, the treasure they were looking for must be some kind of super awesome colour paint, some kind of really precious colour paint. Let's go for awesome coloured paint. That's right, aside from painting surfaces everywhere they go, the Ashas also love to seek out colour paints for their personal collections. The colorist Ashas have discovered a very special colour paint in some secret realm. It's a kind of free roaming paint. And like the crystal fly, these colours are always moving around all over the place. The colorists have no idea how to catch them. Oh, tell you what, let's help too. Let's go to that place and see what's going on. It is always a pleasure to help out an Asha in need. Want something special for your collection with Monster Call. Oh, they're so excited. Great, let's give the colorists a hand together then. I'll just follow your lead in this. I really hope these Ashas can get a hold of the most marvelous colors so they can mix the most radiant, dazzling hues and continue spreading their unique brand of joy. Okay. Oh. We have to chase them down. Ah. Okay. It looks like Puffle Roundup. Ah. Okay. Okay. Okay, well, let's talk to Bennett. How are we feeling, Kaiko? Let's continue guiding the Ashas as they collect the paintballs. Let's do our best. Alright, it's always so exciting to be on an adventure with you. Great. Any more good news? Well, let me think. Because I was having such great luck in Natlan, I was able to explore things I haven't dared to delve into before. For example, making myself a perfectly suited set of adventure gear. Wrist guards, knee pads, leg wraps, and insoles, all included. Those are some rather unexpected items. That's something you should also pay more attention to, Kaiko. Protecting your joints and feet from injury is really important when you're on an adventure. Climbing with a load puts your knees under constant stress, so when you're moving through rugged terrain, you've got to stay sure-footed. One wrong step and you can easily twist an ankle. On longer heights, your feet might give out before your legs do. You've got to guard against fatigue, or you might end up hurting yourself without even realizing it. That's when gear that cushions impact and protects you really comes in handy. You do have a point there. I haven't really thought about that before. In the long run, you can never have too much handy gear. You might also be interested in some tips other adventurers have gathered through years of trial and error. For example, you can chop up plants like the calla lily and saurian claw succulent, crush them into a flour, and cook the mixture with unmoving essential oil for a couple of days. Then pour everything into a mold and let it cool next to the mist flour overnight. After that, just trim it lightly and shave off any uneven parts. And voila, you've got protective gear that's even more shock absorbing than the prancing mushrooms of Sumeru. They say with it on, you can climb the great volcano of Tolan twice in a day and your soles and joints will still be fine. That sounds like a pretty straightforward process to me, although I could probably climb the volcano a few times even without it. You know, if I were anywhere else, I'd probably find myself stuck at the cooking part. Either something unknown gets mixed into the pot and the whole thing spoils halfway through, or the entire pot explodes and sends fragments flying everywhere. If I went shopping for something similar, I'd either end up with gear that doesn't fit me or something of poor quality. Not that the seller is deliberately trying to sell me something inferior, rather they might not even be aware of the quality issues themselves. I just chalk it up to bad luck in either case. That's why I've never had good protective gear before. Well, it's not necessarily mission critical, but it definitely affects how your adventure goes. So I decided to get exactly what I need to finally make gear I'd be satisfied with during this trip to the resort. This feels so wonderful, so this is what it feels like to run with good insoles and knee pads that fit just right. I'm so happy for Bennett. Okay, I think I only did like half of them, so I'm just gonna see if I can buy these. Okay, yeah, no, we already read that. Because there were a couple of places where you could have picked two things. Okay, yeah, but yeah, I think these are all the same. Okay, yeah. These did not change. Anyway. Let's see, anything else, Bennett? That's very clever, though, to think this is a good time to stock up on stuff. Good move on his part. Are there any of your, something, what did I actually click? I didn't read it, I just clicked it. Are any of your other friends around here? Ah. Well, if you mean the adventurer friends I've met before, they're all satisfied and have gone home with my dads. The only ones left in Natlan are a few tourists from Mondstadt who rode in with us. But there was, I think, a wrestler with horns on her head. She came up to me and asked if I'd seen a girl wearing a hat. I heard that wrestler is some big shot warrior from the Collective of Plenty who did pretty well at the Dragon's Fight International Cross Country Challenge. Maybe quite a few of those Mondstadters have made friends with the people of Natlan while we weren't looking? Oh! That girl in a hat. I forgot who she was. She was also in the event, but I don't remember her name. Come back later. Alright, we're waiting for you. Ooh, okay. Let me claim this thing, because I can see something glowing over here. Ooh, there's more things! Let me just go and claim these. Okay, and then let's go and talk to these guys. Okay, the big die pool and fences will appear across the arena throughout the challenges. The big die pools color the roaming paintballs and earn more points. And then what does it say? The colorist will periodically spray color in every direction. Push the paintballs into their range, instantly recolor them. Areas being invaded by cardboard villains. Block the advance of the roaming paintballs. Handle it carefully and blah 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 blah. Hop onto paint blast trampoline to bounce skywards. Has a paint splash. Not yet unlocked. Oh, okay. Oh, I think there's a co-op one. Ooh. Yeah, you made me... Okay. I might just do the last one off stream, or I guess it does say 7 days. Maybe we can do it at the very start of the next stream. But yeah, exciting times. Okay, let's go have a look at this, and then we can go do the Archon quest. But it should be easy enough. I think you only have to do it once, right? So it should be fine. Oh no. It is very powerful roundup. We need to... Like, oh no, you're chasing them out of there, Vodka. No, into the pens. These people... Oh wait, you need to send them that way. Okay, I was doing it wrong. My bad. You need to dye them and then you need to get them into the thing. I was confused, but now I understand. You want them to go this way. I thought you needed to get them in here, but you needed them to go like over there. But you need to get them to... Ooh! Attraction bonus is in effect. Well, come with me, and then come with me in here. Come this way, little guy. Come this way. And then come this way. Just pick up all the little guys. Come with me. Okay, we're all just like running in circles. I have no idea if we're doing this well enough. But I mean, it's kind of working, so I'd say it's okay. But it is very Puffle Roundup-esque, which is a bit of a pain, because I was really good at Puffle Roundup. But it's just a little bit trickier with the way it works. It says I've got 33. I don't know if that's a high number or a low number. Oh, this person won. The highest number of paintballs into the matching zones. We just all got full-time participant. We all helped. And that's all it said. We helped. Oh no. Okay. Well, that worked. Okay. This is taking a weirdly long time to load. Genshin's usually quicker than this. Hello? Hello? Why are you not loading? Help? Uh-oh. It's currently crashing, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Like, it did the little blue wheel of death. But luckily, it seems to have undone that, so that's good. Okay, then let's go over here, and let's try this one. I do wonder how many people are going to be the same as their little icon. People should not be surprised when I show up as Yao Yao. But I was a bit surprised when the person labelled Linny. No, labelled Lamine showed up as Linny. Lumine showed up as Linny. Ooh. In. Oh, perfect. There are a couple there. Ooh. Oh, perfect. Go. In you go. I have to remember the last one I had about 30, probably 35 by the end. So we can use that as a judge of like whether or not I'm doing well. Well, I've already got 37, so clearly I'm doing a lot better this time. Either that or there's just more. There you go. I'm just like hurting them one by one because I'm not very good at this. There you go. Ooh, attraction bonus. Here we go. Oh no, I didn't mean to steal your ones. Okay. Oh, this time I was a king of colors. Yes. Nice. I think I've redeemed myself now. Oh, we got way more points this time. We got like 500 more points. Okay. Let's claim our prize. And we gotta go do the third one. I think this is the next one. The one with, is it the one with the trampolines? Let's breeze. Okay. Let's claim our prize. Okay, so that's, we need to get to 5,000. I think you can only get to 4,000 so far. So you have to do the last one the next time. But yeah, what's this one? Oh, cardboard cutouts. Okay. Okay, are we gonna have 2 Arlecchinos? Well, this person doesn't want to join us. Okay. Okay, I guess we gotta avoid these cardboard villains. Like, do you think they're gonna deliberately block the little guys, or do you think they're gonna accidentally block the little guys? Oh wait, we gotta send them into the little bouncy pad first. And then... I think Yao Yao does have tiny legs, and it's probably not helping. Oh! Come with me! Oh yeah, I've only got 7 this time. Not very good at the bouncy pads. Not the bouncy pads, these like paint things. Not my forte. Either that or other people keep stealing all of my little guys. I've got 42. Could be worse. Always people wherever I am. Why? Go. Oh, bonus. Perfect. Come with me. We can go over here. And then with these guys, taking all of those ones. Ooh. Oh. I'm just a participant this time. I didn't do very well in that one. But that's okay. Oh, that's still a pretty good score though. 1213. See, on average, we're getting more than 1,000 each time, and I think there's about 4 of them unlocked now, so we should easily make it to the 5,000. Well, we'll hit the 4,000 cap, but yeah, they'll be good. Okay, claim that and claim that. So we should be able to do this one. So let's do this one, and then we'll save the last one, I guess, for next time, in case there's a little bit of an epilogue. But yeah. And it should have 7 days, so we should be able to do it next time. I have like a couple of hours for it, but sounds about right. Okay, we gotta jump on these trampoline things, so that'll be fun. Yeah, I having a tiny legs maybe wasn't the best choice if I wanted to be strategic about this. Luckily, I didn't really need to be strategic about this. Oh, okay. Oh, when I land, I trigger it. I see, okay. Oh, I'm outside! Go this way, go, go, go! Okay. And then now we should be able to send all these guys in. In you go. In you go. In you go. Ooh. Oh, there's like... We're not doing very well at this, are we? There we go. There's a few. In you go. Okay, I didn't actually mean to go on the trampoline that time. I was just trying to get the blobs in. Oh! Oh, I think in this case, it doesn't matter what one you have. They all just come together. So, in you go. Come with me. In we go. Come little guys. Oh, okay. There you go. In. So I've only got 35 this time, so if I win, that will be very, like, concerning. Ooh. Ooh, that's a different one. Convert most paintballs via the trampoline, as opposed to hurting them in. Oh, I didn't do well in that one, but that's okay. I think 700 is more than the amount we needed to hit the 4,000 amount, because usually these ones, they like level it up. So today, up to today, you can have up to 400, and then tomorrow you could have up to 4,000. Tomorrow you can have up to 5,000, which is the actual one that you want, because that's like max. That's usually how it works. So let's go and claim our stuff. So yeah, we can't get that one yet, and we can't get that one yet, so there's 2 more to do. So yeah, we'll try and do that in the next one. Okay. Nice. Let me claim my prizes. Okay. Anything else? Oh, actually, while we're here, let's go do our daily commissions. Just, you know, I always do the thing where you just claim it from your experience points, and because we did that whole event, we should have a lot of experience points. So we just need to change to the team that's getting the experience, which is, I believe, Nicole, Prune, Toma, and Rosaria, maybe? Something like that. Switch to that team, claim our prizes, and then we can just go and do the Archon quest. And that should be pretty good. We've still got 2 hours and 20 minutes. That's plenty of time. Let me just change team. Yeah. Okay, and then we should just be able to go to visit Catherine and claim our prizes. And we should also be able to, while we're here, let's just grab this. We don't have to think about it. Perfect. And then now, we can switch back to the tiny team and go to the quest. Which should be here. Okay. Where is the quest? Oh, actually, we can do it like this. Oh. Okay. We were in special story mode, so we need to go back in and see what happens. Okay, so let's go and see. Ooh, here it is. So it did say we saved a bunch, so I'm hoping it will take me to either just outside where we saw the mysterious hooded figure that we saw. Yes, so we just came into this. We opened this thing, and then it said to go into Liloupar. So that is probably what we're doing. Let's see. She should be somewhere around. She should be around here somewhere. Aha! Found her! Yes. Perfect. Liloupar, help us, please. Liloupar! What a long dream that was. It's been a while, my master. Oh, and you're here too, little wildcat. The four of us back together again. Imagine that. How have you been? I hope this wasn't a rude awakening. In truth, it was at first. I was none too pleased when those miscreants barged in, but it did give me the chance to reunite with you, dear master, so I shall overlook their folly. After we lost parted ways, I merged with the land beneath Gurabad to suppress the dark calamity stirring the depths. It rekindled the flame of vengeance within the Jinn, depriving Gurabad of any hope of peace. I fought against it for a long, long time, until one day I sensed a change in a foreign land to the west. Suddenly the pitch black abyss fell silent. Ooh, okay, west. A foreign land to the west? Could she mean Natlan? Gurabad isn't far from there. Did the abyssal presence beneath this city fall silent when we defeated Gosioth? Once satisfied that the dark power can no longer bewitch the Jinn, I too fell into a deep slumber, from which I have only now awoken. Why have you returned to Gurabad, my master, and why is my sand-swept homeland in disarray once more? Well, basically, Sumu's in danger and a lot of our friends are affected. Some bad guys mess around with Irminsul, and now they've released the Jinn in here. They might chase off the culprits, but we have no idea how to seal this place back up and stop the sandstorms. Child's play. I shall call the Jinn and scatter the storms. Thank you, Liloupar. No need to thank me, my master. I've granted many wishes in my time, and this was the most trivial of them all. Ooh! Well, that was easy. Suspiciously easy. Now I'm suspicious. The sandstorm's gone, the sun shines bright again. When I said we'd meet again under a lovelier sun, this was exactly how I imagined it. Yay! Although honestly, Paimon would love to hang out with you more, even if the weather sucked. That goes for me too. Well, there shouldn't be any more Jinn breaking out, right? Are we okay to head back now? Yeah, let's all head to the Temple of Silence. Sounds good, you can introduce us to your other friends. Another adventure begins. Lovely. The storms have stopped. We should be able to get to the Temple of Silence without any problems now. Oh, yup. Here we go. In we go. So this is the Temple of Silence. I've heard the Nagarjanites mention it in passing, but I never imagined it would be this big. It's colossal. I thought the temple moved to the rainforest ages ago. When did they scamper back into the desert? I don't know, this plan sounds a little too risky for my liking. Even in King Deshret's day, this was experimental technology. We have no idea what could happen if we activate it. Well, unless you know of another viable alternative for the Akasha terminal, I'm afraid this is our only option. The plan is sound and the risks are manageable. However, if we are to proceed, we must act quickly. The scale of this project is enormous. Even with Cover, Farazan, and every other scholar of mechanics working on it full time, the proposed modifications won't happen overnight. You're back! Everything alright? And who are they? Friends of yours? Pretty much everyone in the Temple of Silence is. This guy's Kaveh, and the one next to him is Hytham. I'm glad I didn't click that quick enough. Hello, I'm Jet, and this is Liloupar. Oh, a famous name from the history books. Pleased to meet you. A friend of a friend is a friend of mine, as they say. Who's they? Do people not say that? Not of the desert. Friends you can trust, but friends are friends. Gotta keep an eye on them. Still, I do trust Kaiko's judgment. I'm sure you're good people. The sandstorms have calmed down. I take it the Gurvad problem is resolved. What did you find? You tell everyone what happened in Gurvad. And after getting all smarmy with us, he trapped us there. Luckily, Jet used the mechanism outside to free us, and then we got Liloupar to put us up to the chaos. Wow, thanks for being there to help them. Ooh, he's thinking. Why is he thinking? So this mystery man openly admitted that he was merely a Harbinger's subordinate? Yeah, is there something weird about that? Now that he mentions it, it is a little strange. I assume you aren't naive enough to expect answers from an enemy. Well deduced, our commander Dotori died in Nokrai. He was clearly unwilling to answer our questions when we first met, so why would he admit to being Dotori's subordinate later? Are you wondering about his true identity, or do you think there's a big conspiracy behind all of this? I wouldn't go so far as to call it a conspiracy, just a simple fact that having someone to shift the blame to tends to prove useful should trouble come knocking later. The most important thing for now is to solve the immediate problem. Perhaps that man knew you wouldn't have the resources to investigate his background, and so he didn't put much effort into disguising himself. This is all getting a little cryptic for me. I'll let you guys talk while I take a walk with Liloupar. And Ben. Jet? Aren't you with the Blazing Beast? What a coincidence. Didn't expect to run into you here. We're mercs. You can run into us anywhere. Who's this with you? So did you find the solution you were looking for in the Temple of Silence? You bet we did. This place is incredible. It has everything. So far, we've discussed the plan and verified its feasibility. Building a new system from scratch is out of the question, so only option is to modify the Akasha using certain resources we hope to find in the Mausoleum of King Deshret. Okay, let's have a quick look. This is the board. A board constructed during King Deshret's rule over the Sea of Sand, modeled after the Eternity Sumeru. It stands as a symbol of the God King's foresight and wisdom. Okay, but that's not... Is this the one that we went to look at? An organization founded by Hermanubis, one of the 7 pillars of King Deshret, along with his followers during the chaotic age of the Sea of Sand. Its purpose is to protect and regulate the knowledge and technologies left behind by King Deshret's civilization, shielding them from the grasp of those with ill intent. Even after centuries, they continue to uphold this ancient duty. That seems more likely the one, right? Oh, I did find something really funny though, which is some of these guys have some like interesting comments. Because like I was reading these and everyone told me, well, what are you doing, Kaiko? You need to read these. And so I read them anyway. I read them off stream. And these guys, so funny. Because this guy tells you he's the former sage, and a witty, good-humoured old gentleman, and once a luminary at the Academia, he's currently troubled by the recurring theft of his tomatoes during the local tomato growing competition. Like, that's how they chose to remember Cyrus. And then Nafis is Signari's teacher, and he is the Grand Sage now. And this guy tells you he's a little daughter, and he's fond of his beard, and he loves it if you compliment his beard, and it's a good beard, okay? I can see it. I can see why. And this guy tells you that his mask is a respirator, and if you take interest, he'll pretend to be a robot and only reveal the truth amidst the laughter that follows. That's why he told all the kids he was a robot. And this guy just says that his hairline is a serious peril. This guy just says he's the most attached to such niceties, aka he's probably just a bit rude, right? Yeah, this guy's just a nice guy. He's Layla's teacher. So yeah, I thought it was quite funny. Modify how? What resources? But according to certain sources in the Temple of Silence, there is a core device in King Desh's mausoleum known as Aru. Little is known about this device in academic circles, which suggests it was hidden quite effectively. Okay, an ideal realm fashioned in imitation of the heavenly principles act of creation, using knowledge and teachings of the goddess of flowers obtained from Celestia. Through it, King Desh sought to forge a golden slumber that would unite countless forms of wisdom and dream. Though this vision ultimately failed, many souls, the dead's people, are said to still wander within. If these sources prove correct, the energy contained within Aru may be sufficient to power our Akasha renovation plan. However, this raises the difficult questions. Regarding technological integration, the sages are still debating it. Yeah, but I'm sure they'll reach a compromise once they've argued it out. The people of the rainforest are always cautious when it comes to desert technology, but times of crisis like this leave us with little choice. Wait, Paimon has a question. She's doing a little timeout symbol. Is the same Aru we've heard of before? It's sealed off, right? Some sort of prison where the Goat King, Ibis King, and Crocodile King are locked up? Well remembered. Yes, that's exactly right. According to our records, Aru was the most brilliant creation King Desha ever conceived of. Built by divine and mortal artisans working together, it was a miraculous accomplishment, and it lies hidden deep within the King's mausoleum to this day. We've seen it. That being said, what Aru actually does and why it was built, those are deep secrets we are not privy to. Until recently, I wouldn't have been optimistic that the place even exists. The only reason I'm inclined to believe it now is because we heard it from the Ibis King Thoth himself at his temple. The tale of how the three retainers of Alamar were imprisoned in Aru. Paimon totally gets that. When Paimon first heard about it, she thought it sounded pretty unbelievable too. These guys still remember that the Ibis King told us they were trapped in Aru and that they had to answer 3 questions to get out. Is this Neph's quest? I think I remember. What causes our rise and fall, what obliterates love and hate, and what determines truth and falsehood. Those were the 3 questions, right? Yeah, if only Neph were here. She's dealt with the Ibis King before, so she might know more. Oh, Neph is a friend we met in Notcry. Notcry, huh? Funny, she showed up here earlier. Neph is here? Huh? Okay, why is she here? Yeah, I had another lady with her too. Both said they knew you. They could have the sages claiming they might be able to offer some assistance. Oh, really? They came in to help out? Who's the other lady? Jehoda? Yes, really. It was just before you got back. One of them said she's made Notcry her home. If she's the person you were talking about, then... It's like betting on Aru was the right choice. See, they're right over there. Oh, Nicole! That makes more sense. Nicole? Nefa? Ooh, we got a chronicle. Nefa, head of the Curious Room of Secrets and the true power behind the scenes of the Voynich Guild. Like so many others who've made their way to Nasha Town, she too is a kinless exile from a distant shore. However, she is no common soul born within by greed. She definitely walks a thin line between power and conspiracy, always looking out for the perfect moment to strike. In the pursuit of intel or riches, you'll find no better dealer. Just be sure to come prepared with a payment that is worthy of her time. Nice. Oh, Yuji's here. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. We are continuing with the Archon quest because we got 2 more streams to do it. Why, hello. We're here to help. Oh, and Nicole's here too. What does Nicole say? A member of the Hexen Circle known as N. She's an angel who did not degenerate into a Seelie, but has instead lived in human form to this day. As she cannot speak, she communicates with others using a unique method, conveying thoughts directly into the consciousness of her opposite. Her knowledge is so profound she can cite even long-lost histories effortlessly, speaking of them with intimate familiarity. So handy. Okay. They're here to help. This is good news. It feels weird that Nefa didn't bring Jehoda, though. But you know what? I didn't see Jehoda in any of the art about it, so it makes more sense this way. Also, why are they talking about, like, we haven't seen Aru? Didn't Jet's dad die near there? Like, I think we went there. It's a good thing we left early. We almost got locked out. Locked out? What do you mean? Oh, you haven't heard? An invisible barrier has appeared around Sumeru's borders, cutting off all travel in and out. No, I didn't know this. Is this their manifestation of the quest thing? No one can leave and no one can enter. Sumeru has become a lonely island. Are the Fatui behind this too? Actually, no, this has nothing to do with them. I suspect it's a defense mechanism within Irminsul itself. Irminsul is the source of Tevat's ley lines, after all, and Sumeru is the nation closest to it. I imagine this function was put in place to seal the entire region off in the event of serious damage, preventing the disaster from spreading to the rest of Tevat. It may be implemented long ago. Doesn't that mean that the people here won't be able to escape to other nations if the anomaly keeps spreading? Currently, that does appear to be the case, which is precisely why I am here. This is a critical moment for the world, and Sumeru is the eye of the storm. So, you brought Nefer here? I'm not surprised you managed to convince her to come back to Sumeru. Indeed, even for someone of my wisdom and eloquence, this tested my skills to the limit. And why should it concern me that Sumeru's in trouble? Surely you don't think I still have feelings for that place? Judging by your tone, I suppose you don't. Sounds like you don't know much about my past, and here I thought you knew everything. All I know is the Ibis King is the source of your power. He was quite a prominent moon envoy once upon a time. Ooh, moon envoy. So I do know a thing or two about him. As for your past, I have ways to learn the full story if I wish to, but everyone has secrets they'd rather keep to themselves, wouldn't you say? I'm glad you see it that way, Mr. Cole. I've chosen to call not cry home, which is why I did my part in its hour of need. That doesn't mean world savings become a habit with me. I have no particular desire to play hero in Sumeru, thank you. I understand, human emotions do not appear and disappear without cause. There is always a reason to be found behind both salvation and destruction. Still, if time has taught me anything, it's that human emotions are often complex and in conflict. Some people change their minds about things all the time. But that's where we angels come in. Our duty, ultimately, is to guide people towards their deepest, truest desires and help bring them to fruition. So I wish to hear about your past because I do not believe you're motivated by hatred alone, and if we still arrive at different conclusions in the end, that's okay. Ooh, she's thinking about it. I refuse. Wait, what? But I set the atmosphere and everything. Isn't this supposed to be the moment when we finally open up to one another? Is it? Maybe I'm not so good at reading the atmosphere. You're right, Nicole. There's more to me than just hatred. Had it consumed me, I'd be left stuck in the past forever, never living in the present. I don't think that your guidance can change my mind. The all-consuming sands of bloodshed, both deserved and undeserved, those old emotions cling to me like a shadow. Do you wish to shake them off? No, I hope to remember them forever. Those emotions and memories shape me into the person I am today. They'll always be a part of me. In that case, would you like to hear my perspective at least? Sure, it's not every day you get to hear an angel's opinion. A long, long time ago, when the angels still walked freely upon the earth, I found life tedious. Monotonous work, lukewarm relationships, things weren't nearly as interesting as they are now, and yet, since the angels' demise, I have found myself missing those days on more than one occasion. Human emotions are often attached to a person, a place, or an object. When those things are gone, the memories quickly fade and the emotions slip away along with them. If Sumeru were destroyed, both rainforest and desert would be no more. With the object of your hatred wiped from existence, it would not take long for the memories buried deep in your heart to slowly fade. Both love and hate are intense emotions, but they are nothing compared to the void left behind when they disappear. So sophisticated, Mr. Cole, but anyone focused on the future could only ever applaud the destruction of the things they hate. Still, I am a special case. Someone once told me human memory is more selective than a more hungry merchant choosing between customers. We all need a reality check once in a while, so we don't forget the truth. As much as I dislike Sumeru, this is no way for it to perish. Alright, you win. I'll help you out a little, but I won't work for free. How much will you need? You're not going to milk this for all it's worth, are you? What do you think? I'll be upfront with you. I don't have much more on me. If that's what you need, I could borrow some from Alice, or perhaps I could pay in sculptures. The ones I carve are actually worth quite a lot. Just cover my travel expenses. Huh? Is that all? That's all. Ooh, I thought for sure she'd at least ask for a favor. Given all the people I owe favors to, I can just about justify a trip to Sumeru. Jehoda! Hey boss, what do you need? Ooh, what does Jehoda say? Jehoda, the most capable employee of the Curatorium of Secrets, and also young treasure hunter, active and not great. She might normally seem reckless, like a lone boat swaying amidst the winds and waves, and utterly lacking professional composure. But in moments of crisis, she always manages to advance and overcome, finding safe harbor in the end. This harsh land has taught her precious lessons in survival. Always imagine the worst possible outcome and hold to one's instincts to escape, but never give up easily on a problem lying before you. Also, never ever let go of the rudder in your hands. Here boss, what do you need? I'm going back to Sumeru for a while. While I'm away, you'll be in charge of the Curatorium. Me? I'm in charge? Don't worry boss, you can count on me. And that was how the ingenious angel Nicole brought you the perfect person for the job in your hour of need. Hip hip hooray! That was far more detailed than necessary, not lacking in embellishments either. I never thought I'd return, especially not to the desert, but life doesn't always go as planned, I suppose. What's Candace up to? I don't think I've seen her yet. She's still taking care of things in our village, should be joining us before too long. Oh, and sorry, hope we're not interrupting anything. We have some good news though. We're planning to go to the mausoleum of King Dashut to look for the legendary Aru, then use it to try and restore the Akasha system. According to records in the Temple of Silence, the mausoleum houses something called Aru's Shut, which can be used to establish a connection with Aru. We still have some time before we leave, so there's no rush. By the way, who are these two new faces? Just call me Nefa. I'm based in Nokrai. Did I hear you mention Aru? Correct. Well, I happen to have a connection with one of the 3 retainers imprisoned inside, the Ibis King. I'm here to get things done, so if you don't mind, I think I should come with you. That sounds perfect. Miss Nefa, are you from the desert by any chance? Why do you ask? I don't know, there's a familiar air about you, plus you mentioned Candace. Sorry, I don't mean to pry, it was just a random thought. I'm Dea, an eremite mercenary. My work usually keeps me out in the desert. I'm on good terms with Dory, and she mentioned you all before. It's nice to finally put faces to the names. However, my associate here is probably less well acquainted with you. Why don't you all introduce yourselves? Actually, I'm a little better acquainted than you might think. Oh, is she going to reveal the fact that she was talking to Colette? Also, I just kind of been ignoring the chat. Welcome, Spy and Child of Peace. You try to find some cooler clothes that are so suitable for work, and you're not convinced. Oh no! Try harder, because you're gonna boil otherwise. I don't know how you're gonna survive this. Especially the tube. That's actually probably the worst part. Not even the actual, it's getting there. Oh, a 3 streak. Nice. I don't know how I read this fast. I think it's a little bit the panic because the time limit is coming up, and also, I don't know. I just say words. I think sometimes I read them. You can sometimes hear my voice sounds a bit off, and it's probably because I've read faster than I've processed it. So I've like said the words and I've realized I put the pause in the wrong place. That happens sometimes. I try, but it does make it, I need to read slower probably. If you guys want to know what's going on. I just constantly read at like 1.5 times speed. Anyway, yes, because we do need to do this because time is a ticking. Anyway, I just did that twice. I'm a little better acquainted than you might think. Oh, Collie does know it. Huh? Are my eyes playing tricks on me? It looked like you spoke without moving your mouth. Ventriloquism. I have heard tell of it before. Where's it, Collie? It's you! You're the voice who's been speaking in my head, aren't you? You encouraged me to report my dreams to the Dendro Archon and got me to recite that magic prayer. I have many titles, but let's go with the most pertinent one. I am Nicole. She has a surname? I am Nicorine, an angel who has lived since ancient times. Ooh, that's one impressive introduction. But yeah, I didn't know her surname was Reen. Rain? I'm Nicorine, an angel who has lived since ancient times. An angel? Sounds like a big deal, but what exactly is an angel? Oh, well, we're a rather long-living race of beings. Not gods, technically, but we can still tell you a lot of stories from ancient history. Yep, and she's also an amazing sculptor. You could say she's a real creative type. Well, ma'am, if both Kaiko and Paimon give you rave reviews, you must be pretty impressive. Oh, please don't call me ma'am. I find it so awkward when people get too formal with me. Just relax and be yourselves. No need to be nervous. Mr. Cole, if it's okay, could I ask you a few questions? Yes, you may. I can see your heart is filled with confusion and you are desperate for answers. I also know which questions you want to ask me. Why did you dream of Sumeru City in disarray? Why did those verses soothe the djinn? Only when recited by you. I can guide you to the truth, but it involves a personal secret of yours. I prefer to speak with you alone if possible. Ooh. Okay, mysterious. Mysterious? What kind of personal secret? I want to know the answers. Also, where are we? This place confuses me so much. It's just so huge, and I don't know where we are, because it doesn't have a map. So I'm just wandering around in the dark. I want to find everybody because I want to chat to people. I like chatting to people. But I don't know where they would be. They could be anywhere. Anywhere. Are they down here? Are they down? Oh, okay, I fell. Oh, it put me back. I think we were all chatting in here, but I don't see anybody, so maybe I just need to follow the path. I am a little bit lost though. The Temple of... Oh! Maybe I do need to keep running. Because Layla, I didn't even know Layla was here. They are hiding from me. Layla! Oh, now we gotta go exploring. So many books, more than I could ever read in my life. But I've learned a lot from the textbooks could never teach me. I never realized that people in the distant past thought about some of the same questions you pondered today. And no thoughts. Okay, well, we found Layla. Okay, well, let's go down the side paths, I guess. What am I gonna do? Not? Like, now we found Layla, I have to. I can't just not explore now we found Layla. I mean, that's just telling me that exploring is the right answer. But I did forget how big this place is, and it's huge. So, I don't know how successful it's gonna be. Like, look at this. Oh, okay, that's a door. That's perfect. That's a dead end. Great, now we don't need to go that way. We do need to go down the sides, though. Maybe I should have grabbed a character who's got longer legs. Or some kind of speed buff. Okay, let's try going down this way. I'm also not trying to find Collet yet. Oh, okay, that side's also locked. Because Collet is the correct way, and we don't want to go the correct way. Well, if you're going down random side tunnels, you don't want to go the correct way, because then you don't go down any more random side tunnels, so... We want to go wrong. I don't think I've been here since Sino's quest. Oh, it's Karkata! Kalu Kalu! That's the guy that's the little robot that Tignari fixed, I think? Like, he found it and he fixed it up. And it's definitely illegal, but he doesn't care. Why would he care? Anyone up here? No. Ooh, but there's another tunnel. Hey, there's no one here. There is an old guy, but he doesn't want to talk to us. Okay, so there's nobody in this room, which also means I've gone the wrong way for Layla. So we gotta go back that way a bit. and see if we can find anyone down any of the other tunnels, I guess. Okay, so we gotta go this way. Somehow. This way. Okay, so is anyone in here? Looks like Colette might be that way a bit, so we want to go probably this way. Let's just double check there's nobody up here. Nope, okay. Colette's that way, we want to go this way first. Just to see if we've missed anything. Because in theory, right, we should be able to talk to everybody, because everybody is in here somewhere. But for some reason, they don't want to talk to us. They just don't want to talk to us. Like, I should be able to find Tignari and Sino. They're in here somewhere. But apparently they don't want to talk to me.
Thanks for watching, everyone. If you've enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe. If you'd like to see me play live, then check out my Twitch channel. You can find me on Wednesdays and Sundays at 8 PM GMT. Thanks again, and have a great day.